Hello guys. Good morning. Welcome to our live trading session for today. So guys, it's Monday. I hope everyone had a lovely weekend. So let's continue from where we stopped on Friday. Let's look at the market, analyze the market, and look out for entry opportunities. So guys, if you don't have a balance in your account, I'll suggest you start funding right now. All right. And then if you fund on my live stream, um, you're going to get benefits. And right now, I have a trading event going on. So the event is we are trying to take $20 to $100 in 30 days. If you fund $20 on my live stream right now, you'll be able to participate in the event. All right. You'll be added if you fund up to $20. You'll be added to the premium group where I'll be sharing signals and market analysis. All right. So on the group, we are trying to take $20 to $100 in 30 days. All right. And aside that, you also get the benefit of having a weekly session. All right. So on the session, I'll be sharing how to interpret signals and how to analyze the market. All right. Um, the basic trading lessons. So I'm going to be giving that out also. All you need to do is fund on my live stream, all right? So fund $20 to join to participate on the ongoing event. All right, so let's take a look at the market and see what is going on. I'm currently on XAUUSD, and as you can see, XAUUSD is currently making a bearish move, right? So XAUUSD is currently on a bearish move. So we had a movement from here to this point. The market came all the way down after touching this zone. And then on the 1 hour time frame, we have a break of structure. Okay, we have a break of structure on the 1 hour time frame. And the break of structure is a sign of trend continuation. All right. So break of structures are signs of trend continuation. So what this simply means is this trend is going to continue to go down. Okay. So this trend is going to continue to go down. So you saw what happened here. Uh, so price made the perfect SMC way of trading. So here we have a liquidity purge. Okay, and down below it, the market took out the level, which is the low here, because what we previously had here was. So let me use my trend line. Okay, so what we previously had here is you see an uptrend because we have this low, we have this high, we have the next low, this high, another low, and then this high. Then what happened? The market failed to create another high. Instead, the low here was broken to the downside, all right, giving us a break of structure. So let me delete this. Okay, giving us a break of structure to the downside, but it's not a break of structure because it's violated the current movement of the market. All right. So what we were expecting the market to do here was give us a low and then continue to trade to the upside, breaking highs. All right, but instead the market decided to break a low. So now that the market violates its trend, so now that the low has the low got broken, this is not a break of structure. Okay, this is not a usual break of structure. This is a change of character. It means the market is telling you, I'm about to change direction. Okay, so I was initially going up, now I don't want to go up anymore, right? I want to go up, I want to go down now. So you see what happened after the change of character. So after the change of character, the market made another bullish move back into this zone. So here right now, if we go down to the lower time frame, you see on the lower time frame we have a very small, tiny fair value gap followed by another block. So the market respected the fair value gap, respected the other block, and then sold down to the downside, right? So guys, that's exactly what happened here. Okay, that was exactly what happened here on XAU USD 30 minutes time frame. So now that the market is heading to the downside, the next thing we want to look out for is we want to look for areas where the market broke structure, right? Whether internal structure or external structure, but this is an external structure. So the one that happens inside is called internal structure. All right. What we have here is an external break of structure. All right. So now that we have an external break of structure, we want to look out for since this happened inside this whole movement. Okay, inside the bearish movement. Um, this is an internal structure, right? This is an external. This is an internal. So on the internal, we have a liquidity purge. Okay, we have a liquidity purge, which also works well with our break of structure below. So here we have a liquidity purge. Let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. All right. So a liquidity purge, a break of structure, and the next thing to look out for now is what market retracement. Okay, either retracement to a fair value gap or a retracement to an order block. Right. So we have a fair value gap, we have another block. But what I'm going to do here is I have two entry opportunities. All right, and I can use both of them at once. So what I'm going to do is I can either set a stop loss right above here or set a stop loss here and have two entries. All right, so the next entry is going to be from this level. Okay, so this is the only way I can go about this. So having my take profit here. So for this, I'm going to say if the market gets to this level and fails, to go down from here, the market is going to go up. So if the market fails on this level, what's going to happen is the market is going to go up to. All right. So no. Sorry, guys. There's a mix up here. So let me take that again. So this is where our other block starts from. All right, not here. So this is our other block, and we have two entries. So the first entry and the second entry, the first entry is from the fair value gap. The second entry is from the other block. But as you can see, you see the fair value gap is not far-fetched from the other block. So what I'm going to do here is my stop loss is going to be here, right? And then I'm going to increase my take profit. Yeah. And guys, you want to be careful because this is gold, right? And gold is very volatile. So what I'm expecting the market to do here is come back into this fair value gap and then sell to the downside. Okay. So that's the analysis for gold. That's the analysis for XAUUSD. I'm expecting the market to buy to this level and then sell to the downside, right? All right, so that's the analysis on XAUUSD. Now let's make analysis on another instrument, BtcUSDT. Okay, let's make analysis on BtcUSDT. So what do we have here? So last week I said the market is on a strong support zone. And as you can see, the market has been respecting the support for a while now. So anytime the market gets back into the support zone, it's always shooting up, right? So now let's make a fresh analysis on BTC USDT. Let's make a fresh analysis. Let's see if the market is still going to be respecting the price action. All right. So you see what we have right now is quite different from what we had earlier. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. So right now let's go to the 2 hour time frame again. So on the 2 hour time frame, as you can see, the market touched the other block, sorry, the trend line, and after touching it, the market has been selling to the downside. If I had saw this earlier, I would have gone down to the 15 minutes time frame and look out for entry opportunities. All right. But unfortunately, we didn't get that early. So the next thing to do here right now is to wait for the market, right? So the next thing to do here is to wait for this market. So this is going to be our change of character. And once the market goes below the change of character, next thing we'll be looking out for is for the market to make a retracement back into this zone, right? And when the market does, we'll be looking for, waiting for the market to get to our point of interest, which is the order block or a fair value gap zone, right? And we have a fair value gap right here. We have an order block above it. Okay. So this is the 5 minutes time frame. And what this is going to do for us is it's going to confirm that the market, since the market is currently on a trend line, the market would sell for a while. Okay. Even though it doesn't sell for long, it's going to sell to a certain level that we can. You know. So our entry can be right here. Our stop loss can be here. So this is the 5 minutes time frame. Uh, we still have sometimes, we still have time for the analysis here, to start playing out. So we're just going to continue to make more analysis and give this, a while. So we're going to come back here to check on our analysis to see if the market, has gone back to our point of interest. All right. So let's just continue with our analysis. So next we have the BNB USDT. So let's see what's going on BNB USDT. So BNB USDT is currently on a zone where we had, earlier marked as a reversal point. I think that was on the 4 hour time frame. Yes, or daily. So it's currently respecting a daily order block. Right. So the market is currently on a daily time frame, right, and it's respecting a daily uh, resistance. Okay, the market is respecting a daily resistance, and what I expect from this is I expect the market to sell. Okay, I expect the market to sell to at least this level. Eh, So let's go to the 4 hour time frame, right? So I expect it to sell to this level. All right. So as I've said earlier, this is the daily time frame candle forming, and there's still an opportunity here to sell this instrument. But this is the 4 hour time frame, and we are currently on BNB USDT. Unless you have up to $500 to trade, I would suggest you take your eyes off this time frame. I mean, we are on the 4 hour time frame, and if you're placing the sale here, imagine how much you are going to be risking for a stop loss. So your stop loss is going to be very wide. Okay. So, but what we're going to do here is we're going to continue the analysis to the lower time frame, all right, to see if we can get an entry for somebody that is having at least $50, $50 to $100, right? So let's go to the 1 hour time frame now. So on the 1 hour time frame, as you can see, the market is still trying to align. Okay, it's trying to align with what we have on the daily time frame, right? So this is still a wide stop loss, but if you have enough capital, if you have, let's say, from $50 to $100, you can actually sell, right? From $50 to $100, you can sell, because since this is the daily time frame, I doubt that this market is going to break this anytime soon. Okay, so we still have about 12 hours to the end of this candle. Okay, we have about 12 hours thereabout to the end of this candle. So that means you can still sell. But this is the all right. You see, we have 14 hours thereabouts to the end of this candle. So let's go back to the 2 hour time frame. So on the 2 hour time frame, as you can see here, so since we didn't catch the movement early, what I suggest you do is, if you are going to take this trade, so this is our entry, this is our take profit, and this is our stop loss. Okay, let me look at this from the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, the market is still is also trying to align. Okay, it's trying to align, and then we have the moving average pushing the market upward. Okay, but we are talking about the higher time frame here, the daily time frame. So I think this market is going to go below the moving average. But another thing here is we have a fair value gap. Okay, okay, we have a fair value gap here. But if you are trading on the 15 minutes time frame, you can take your little profit when the market gets here before reversing. Okay, but I doubt that this market is going to reverse from here and continue to go up. since uh, the resistance level was gotten from the daily time frame. Okay, and again, another thing here is there's going to be a lot of consolidations here, right? So there's going to be a lot of consolidation on this level, right? So another thing you can do is, all right. So another thing you can do is on the 15 minutes time frame, you can wait for a confirmation, and the confirmation will be for this market to close below the moving average. Okay, the confirmation will be for the market to close below the moving average, the two moving average, the blue and the orange color moving average, right? So these are the confirmations before placing a sell trade, right? But right now, the only thing we are getting here is a candlestick formation. Okay, candlestick reversal formation, and none of them suggests that the market is going to go down, right? They are all pointing to the upside. Okay, so let's make analysis on Ethereum USDT. Ethereum USDT. Now let me delete all our previous analysis and make a fresh one, right? So Ethereum USDT overall trend is still bullish. If you remembered last week, I said it is still bullish until the market until the market violates this low, right? So we have a low here that is not yet violated. And then we have a high. I don't know if this high has been violated. Let me see. Okay, so the high got violated. We had a liquidity um, a liquidity purge, all right? But the low is still not yet violated. So we can't consider this a bullish market until it is violated. This is we can't consider it a bearish market until this is violated. So this is still a bullish market. Now let's go down to the lower time frame. We know the direction of the market now, but still doesn't mean that you can't get the opposite movement. You just have to be careful. At least you know the direction of the market, and you don't need to be told to be careful with your entries uh, because you know what will happen if you are not careful. All right. So let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. So what we have here is a break of structure. What I'm looking for is an area where the market purged liquidity on the lower time frame, and on the you know after purging liquidity, the market gave us a change of character. So let's go back down to the lower time frame and see if we had such level. So we have a liquidity purge on the 30 minutes time frame, and then we have a change of character just right below. liquidity purge, change of character, and then what happened next? The market came all the way back to this zone, you see, to mitigate the other block we have here. So now that the other block is mitigated, the next thing we want to look out for is a change, a break of structure, all right? Because the market is now on the downtrend. So we expect the market to keep going down, right? So here we have a break of structure, and uh, I said this few weeks ago. I said anytime we have a break of structure, the market will always make a pullback. Okay, and the pullback is when we have a break of structure below, it simply means that there was previously a support zone. Okay, there's a previous support zone below that the market had, broken to the downside. So when we have a support break to the downside, what the market want to do is the market will want to come back to the support, retest the support, turning the support into a resistance before moving down further, all right? And that is exactly what we are going to be looking out for here. So here we have a break of structure, and the next thing to look out for is a pullback. So where did the market actually pull back to? The market pulled back to this level where we have a resistance, okay? And what happened thereafter? After the pull down, after the pull up, which is the retest, the market sold down to the downside. Okay, so we have all this sell. Okay, we had all this sell, and that is thanks to the break of structure we had here. So now there's another break of structure here, right? There's another break of structure here. And what are we expecting from the market? We're expecting the market to give us another move. Okay, we are expecting another bullish move. Okay, so another bullish move. And after the bullish move, after the bullish move, sorry, you see, we got another bullish move, and that didn't just respect this. So here we also have uh, a change of, a break of structure. Okay, another break of structure, and you see what the market did here. So you see, when I was drawing my resistance zone here, my other block zone, I actually saw this and I wanted to talk about it. Okay, I wanted to say we have a fair value gap here that is yet to be mitigated, and you can always expect the market to run into an unmitigated fair value gap. All right, the market, if there's a fair value gap that is yet to be mitigated, market will always run back into those fair value gaps to mitigate it. And that is exactly what happened here. See, even though the market had gone down, the market came back into this fair value gap to mitigate the fair value gap. And that was how we got this bearish move. All right. So we got the bearish move, and the bearish move gave a low, even though it didn't break the previous low, right? So we have this low, and the market didn't break the previous low. So what happened here again now is the market is also giving us another uh, SMC point of interest here. So the smart money concept point of interest here again now is So we have this low, and then we have this low, we have this low, and you see the market violated instead of getting to this point and then reversing to the downside, following the trend. The market violated the high we have here. Okay, violated the high we had here. So making this a change of character. And anytime we have a change of character, what's the next thing to expect? The next thing to look out for is a level where the market is going to pull back to. And what happened? The market pulled back to these zones, right? And as you can see, this has been respected multiple times. Okay, the zone has been respected multiple times, right? So we have a change of character. We have uh, a break of structure, break of structure. So the market hasn't gone above any external structure. The market is still within the internal structure range. Okay, so this is the 30 minutes time frame, right? Ethereum USDT. So let's go back to the 1 hour time frame to see if we can get a clearer picture. So for now, this is still a bearish movement. Okay, it's still a bearish trend. Okay, so just as we had it on our previous analysis, um, we have a break of this high. Okay, so if the market, uh, succeed in breaking this high, then it simply means that the market is changing direction. And then the next thing to look out for is a pull to the downside, all right, a retest to the downside, and then we'll be looking to open a buy position. Okay, all right, but right now, um, the opportunity is still not there yet. All right, so this is the analysis on Ethereum USDT. Right now, we have on the 1 hour time frame. Let me see if there's an opportunity to enter here. So we have an insider block. Okay, so we have an inside bar. Rather, sorry, we have an inside bar. So an inside bar is a candlestick, uh, you know, that is inside. So let me show you an example of an inside bar instead. So look at this candlestick here. You see the first one, is long, has a long body and a long wick, and then the next candle closed in the middle of the previous candle. Okay, didn't go above it, didn't go below it either. So this is what an inside bar looks like. Okay, a candle inside a candle is called an inside bar. All right. Then the next one went above the inside bar, which suggests that which suggests that there's going to be a sell here. Okay, suggests that there's going to be a sell, and then the next one right now also went below it, which is also a sign of selling. Okay, which is also a sign of selling pressure. Okay, but we are still going to wait to get more confirmations before opening a position here. And the confirmation is for this market to close with a body below here. All right. So we're going to wait for this to close with a body. So once we get a close with a body, we can go ahead and open a sell position on Ethereum USDT. All right. So let's go back to right before we continue with our analysis. Let's go back to XAUUSD. All right. So on XAUUSD, we are still expecting the market to get to this point. All right. Before we start looking for sell entry opportunities. Okay. So our point of interest is thought the market hasn't gotten to our point of interest yet. And then on BTC USDT, I think we also have analysis. We are waiting for the requirements to align before we open positions. So yes, so on BTC USDT 5 minute time frame, I had earlier said that I want the market to go below uh, my horizontal line. Okay, the horizontal line I labeled CH. So this is my this is my change of character. I'm expecting the market to go below my change of character before I can start looking for entry opportunities. Okay, and that hasn't happened yet. So let's continue with our analysis. The analysis we just made is on Ethereum USDT, right? So the analysis we made just now is on Ethereum USDT. So let's say if there's going to be a change of character, if the market is going to align itself to the current market trend. Okay. And on the lower time frame, the current market trend is bearish. Okay. All right, so we want to see the candle closing below, this low before we can open a sell trade. Okay. So I want to see a candle close below here before I open a sell position on Ethereum USDT. Okay. But right now the market is currently on uh, a resistance zone, and that is how we got these two movements. Okay, this sell and this sell. Okay, and mind you, this is also a double bottom. Okay, so what double bottom does is they push the market to the upside, right? Because this is where the buyers are. So it is also called liquidity zones. They are called liquidity zones because that is where everybody is taking money, right? It's taking money, waiting for the market to come down for them to push the price to the upside. Okay. But as an SMC trader, I don't trade on uh, double bottom or double tops. So I wait until the market takes out the double bottom or the double top before looking for entry opportunities. And that is exactly what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to wait until this takes this low out. So once the market takes out the retailers, which is the buyers, I'll be looking for entry opportunities to keep selling. All right. So this is a low that is not going to hold for long, right? So we have double bottom, and if we add this to the double bottom, we have triple bottom, right? So the expectation here is for the market to get to this point and then start to buy. Okay, but for me, this market is going to come here, it's going to break below this level. So probably maybe get to the 50% here, which is, I think the 50% of this fair value gap is, let me see what the 50% of the fair value gap here is. All right, so the 50% here is, let me indicate that with a line, with a horizontal line. So the 50% is this, right? The market can decide, to buy from the 50%. It can also decide to come down to the other block and move up from there. But whichever way, I'll wait for the market to move from here, get to anywhere around this point, and then when it's finally selling the final move, that is when I open a sell position, right? So that is the analysis for Ethereum USDT. Guys, let's move on. We have a limited time. We have less than 8 minutes to the end of our session. Okay. So what do we have here? We have ETC USDT. ETC USDT. Okay. So the market has also been on a bearish move, right? How do I know we have a bearish move here? So this is the 30 minutes time frame. Sometimes you don't even need to go to the higher time frame. You don't need to go too far. You can also make analysis on the lower time frame and get your entry opportunity. Okay, but if you want to stay longer in the market, I would suggest All right, so let's continue, guys. So there's a break of structure. We have a break of structure here, and we have another break of structure right there, right? So remember my um, theory on break of structures. Anytime we have a break of structure, the market will always make retracements. And what happened here? The market made a retracement, bought to the upside, and went straight into the fair value gap we have above. Okay, and what happened? The market sold, right? The market sold. So, what I'm waiting for right now is I'm waiting for the market to close below uh, my moving average. So once I have a close below my moving average, I'll be looking out for a sell opportunity, right? I'll be looking out for a sell opportunity. All right. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, we have point of interest. Okay, no, let's go to 5 minutes here. I think on the 5 minutes we have a move that can give us the confirmation for our entry. So here we have change of character. Okay, so this is our change of character. Let's see if the market really changed character. Okay, it's very tiny though, but yes, the market did change character, show sign of reversal, and the next thing to look out for now is a pullback and entry opportunity. All right, so we have a pullback. Okay, but the pullback still didn't get to our point of interest. So I'm expecting the market to get to this point, before reversing to the downside. All right. All right, so as you can see right now, the market is making a move into um, our order block, right? Okay, so it's making a move into the order block, and let's see what happens when the market finally gets into the order block, right? So we have few more seconds to the end of this candle. So hopefully the market will get there, and then we can, decide if we are going to open a sell position or not. All right. So the market, the candle, the candle stopped forming. So the candle ended, but didn't get to our point of interest. All right. And unfortunately, we can't stay. We can't keep up with the analysis here because the time is against us already. This is 11:05. We started at exactly 10:05, right? And our session is scheduled for just an hour. So, guys, that will be all for today. I will be having a Telegram question and answer session by 11:30. Make sure to join me by then, and let's. If you have an inquiry, if you have a question, join me. Come ask a question or come make an inquiry. So I'll see you all by then. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye for now.